Hello everybody, Chris here from CCC Technologies. I'm the pre-sales engineer here and strong Excel advocate. On this lesson, on this video, I want to talk a little bit about rounding. And I see a lot of times rounding becomes a very important thing. Now you say, well, that's no big deal. I mean, we have, I'm going to go ahead and pin the ribbon here using the little pin. And you say, well, I can just go to here. Let me just select these numbers. I got a bunch of numbers. And I can just use these little guys here, and I can round the numbers, right? But if you look in the actual cell here, this is the value here, right? If you look up here, the number doesn't actually change. All you're doing is just changing how it looks. It's a facade. It's not really changing the number. In some cases, you may actually need to round this number to an actual rounded number. So this is how we're going to do that. For example, though, I don't like the way this is laid out. Let's wrap this text so that we can see everything. We'll just go to wrap text. Look at that, and that makes it a lot easier to read, doesn't it? So we're going to round this. We're not going to go to the nearest tenth to start. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to insert. Let's say we'll just use the round function. Okay, so rounding, just round, deals with just the decimal place. So let's go all the way down. So I'm going to do all this at once. So equals round this number to one decimal place. I only want one decimal place. Control Enter. Now you see it's all zeroed out in the hundredths column. So we can change that. We can make it 2. Control Enter. We could do 0. We could just round it to the nearest. Control Enter. And you see it's all zeroed out. Now that actually changes the number. So you say, well, that's great. And we can round up or down. So let's change it to round up. Same thing, we're going to add this, and the number of digits, let's just say 1 digit. We're going to round up no matter what that digit is, it's going up. So if you look at 8, 1 went to 9. See, if you're just rounding, it should have gone down to 8. So you got the round up. The round down will do the same thing, only the other way. But let's say you want to round, you don't want to deal with decimal places. You want to round to the nearest 10 or the nearest 100 and so on. There's another function that will do that for you, and it's called the mRound. And you can select the number, same as before, and instead of the decimal place, it's asking the multiple. In this case, we're going to say 10. And I forgot to select all the cells, so I'll have to double-click and send it down. Whoops. And you can see we're rounded to the nearest 10. And you can do the same thing for 100 and 1,000 and so on. So that's rounding. It actually changes the number in the cell so that if I alt equals and sum this up, the answer should also be rounded. So you're not going to get different decimal places and all kinds of weirdness as if you would have just used the little facades up here. So I hope you enjoy that and have a great day.